Our guest today on One on One really needs no introduction. If you are into soul-shaking R&B music, then you would know who he is. He is Charlie Wilson, and he is a big deal. How does it feel to be back in Jamaica?
Well, it feels real good to be in Kingston. I love this place. I love the country. This country is amazing. You know, I love the culture. I love the people.
The food?
I love the food and the music. It's not in that order, but I just love this country.
All right, what is your favorite meal to have when you're in Jamaica?
Oh, well, I see now that Jamaica know how to cook curry goat. That's my favorite.
Facts. And you know you got a proper introduction when your favorite meal is curry goat.
Yes.
All right, so aside from relaxing, recoiling, what brings you back to Jamaica?
Barry's Hammond.
Barry's Hammond. I mean,
Yes.
that's a good enough reason to come back to Jamaica.
Barry's Hammond.
He's a reggae legend.
He's one of the greatest reggae artists that there is. GOAT, greatest of all time.
Is he your favorite?
He's one of my favorites.
One of your favorites?
Yeah, he sits at the top though.
Who else is on that list? Is it a long list of
Well, no, it was
artists?
Bob Marley back in the days. Those names, you know what I'm saying? He's still there. He sits there, you know, with me.
So you are planning to do some work with Barry, I assume?
Yes.
All right, so it really sounds like he doesn't want to give away the secrets. But
Well, you know,
give away the secrets?
well, you know, Barris is he don't like his business out there too much. He's like, whatever he does it, and then all of a sudden you have it. Then it's like, wow, when did he do that? Mm-hmm. So it's the same thing. I'm trying to be, you know, low key about it, but I'm here to see Barris Hammond.
What was that vibe like, meeting him in person, interacting with him? What was that like?
He's just like me. It's a mirror. He's exciting. He's very energetic, and he controls the room with the band. Is the music. He tells everybody what he wants them to play. It's the same thing as me with my band. It's like you just can't just start playing anything you want. Somebody's got to control it, and he's controlling it, and that's what I liked about it. I said he's the orchestrator, and he gives them some great things to play. Got some great players around him too, you know. That band is and he just whispers in their ears, and then all of a sudden this thing, yeah, that's it.
What are we supposed to expect from you and Barry working in the studio musically together? What kind of magic are you two creating?
It's greatness. Great equals great. Great plus great equals greatness.
Mm-hmm. Are you hoping to tap into the reggae genre?
Well, absolutely. I'm singing with the GOAT, the greatest of all time. You know, so we're gonna come up with something magical. I can guarantee you that. You know, the States meets the
yard.
Come on. I didn't have to say it. You said it for me.
Right?
It's gonna be magical. I'm so happy to match wits with Barris, because the things he's coming up with is just incredible. I was like, oh my goodness, I've been waiting my whole life because I always joke on stage about, you know, a reggae. I always wanted to be a reggae, you know,
do a reggae song?
A Jamaican rapper, and everybody's like, what are you saying, Uncle Charlie? My name is Uncle Charlie. I'm not Bob Marley. I'll just go. So I used to just make this joke, and then I go into this thing on the stage, and then I hump the microphone, bam, 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 and they just crazy. People just go crazy. But here I am in Jamaica, really, with somebody know how to make reggae music for real, and we coming together with mixing R&B with reggae music.
R&B and reggae.
Come on, man.
That is a powerful mix.
Yeah, that's
because
right.
R&B is about soul, reggae is also about soul, reggae
Yes.
is also about message.
That's right.
What are you hoping that people will get from the music that you and Barry's create?
Well, I hope that the message that we put together is a great message for people all around the universe, not the world, the universe. That's what I'm hoping, that we can be able to get that done. That's where I'm at in my head with it.
I mentioned your performance back in 2015 on the Jazz and Blues stage. That, of course, was a phenomenal performance. A lot of the Jamaican audience, they just could not get enough of Charlie Wilson.
Thank you.
Are you hoping to gain even more Jamaican fans by tapping into the reggae genre?
For sure, absolutely. That's why I came here. That this is what's next on my plate, is to go around the world and, Jamaica start here with the real Jamaican artists, and then just take that around the universe.
Why no?
Because people we can be at home in America, in the States, and just that's not real Jamaican music. Got to do it with a real Jamaican artist, and with a real Jamaican superstar, and grab that and take that around the universe. Because then it's real Jamaican music, cut by real Jamaican players, with a real Jamaican superstar, with a R&B superstar.
How important was it for you that you come to Jamaica and gain that authenticity that you speak of? Because there are a lot of international artists who not work with Jamaican artists, but they want to tap into reggae, and they do it from where they are. They don't come to the source and try to find the reggae legends that are the foundation of the music. So why was that important for Charlie?
Because you can't make a Jamaican record work without the authenticity. You have to have a real Jamaican artist.
Preach.
And you have to have real Jamaican musicians. That's the only way it's gonna work. Because, you come to Jamaica and you look at the food and you try to go back to the States and make Jamaican food. That's not Jamaican food. You gotta get that cooked to make it for you. It's simple. It's the same thing with the music. You get the real entertainers, the real musicians to cook that music. And then your part is your part, what's in your soul. You put that with that, and then that's when the magic happens, because nobody gonna know what that's gonna feel and sounds like until I hit it with them. I know how to do what I do. I know Barris knows how to do what he do. That's as simple as that. And that's where we're gonna get off right there. We're gonna get on right there. It's gonna be popping.
Why no for this collaboration between yourself and Barris? Because you said you always wanted to do this. You've been around, obviously, for a long time. Why 2022? Why now?
Well, I gotta say this. Maybe about 6 or 7 years ago, maybe 5 years ago, Cigarette, he has been trying his best to get me with Barris. He's been knowing Barris before Barris was Barris, and they're really good friends. But he got Sean Cigarette. He got sick this last year and this past year, and with COVID, and he was like, "Man, I almost went, but I'm not gonna go until Charlie Wilson and Barris Hammond put a record together."
All right, hi Sean, nice to meet you. Welcome to the one-on-one set.
Thank you. Pleasure to be here.
It's really good having you, because Charlie and I were just having a discussion, and of course he mentioned Sean. What's your record label?
My Singer Records.
Singer Records?
Yes.
Okay, so he was talking about the partnership between himself and Barris, and he said you are the mastermind behind it.
Yes, I am the mastermind. It's been a long journey. Me and Barris met when Barris was, like I said, Barris wasn't that big name of an artist. I did a show in the Virgin Islands with him. I'm from the US Virgin Islands, St. Croix. and I did a show with him. And from ever since, me and Barris became like father and son. Sometimes he called me. I said, yo, Barris, what going? He said, cigarette. I said, yeah. He said, anyway, ain't cigarette no more. It's cigar. The name changed. Barris Hammond changed that, alright? It's alright, bossy. And then I met Charlie Wilson in St. Croix, US Virgin Islands. He moved to St. Croix for a couple years to get away from the States for a while. And me and him become real cool, and he came like a father to me. Everything I do, whatever I do, what I don't do, if I'm in business and I have a question or an answer, he will always guide me in the right way how to do my stuff. You know, so as a promoter in the US Virgin Islands, and I travel the world and see how the music segment is all over the world and all over the place. And when I look at it and I look at the world, and I said, you know something? Charlie Wilson is one of the biggest, not one of the biggest living R&B artists that's today in America. And I said, you know something? I also have Jamaica's biggest reggae legend that live still on earth, and the two of them is my friend. And I said, I'm gonna connect them to the universe, meaning past the world, the universe, because the two of them is so inspired, they're so down to earth. When I told Barris about Charlie, he was so excited. It's like taking candy out a jar. You know, a kid with candy. That's how Barris went when I told him about Charlie. And then when I called Charlie, I said, look, I want to hook you up with Barris. He said, Barris? Barris Hammond? I said, yes, Charlie. And he was the same. So the two energy and the same was just like crazy. The two of them, the way how they behave was in the studio yesterday. It's like the two of them is like two woman and man, you know, they're loving on each other. And they just, the energy is here. So I know the universe, get ready for this. Charlie and Barris, it's gonna be crazy.